today I will be teaching you a quick zucchini with cumin flavor, which is called jeera. So basically it's Indian spiced zucchini. It's easy to make, quick and easy, and you're gonna love it. So the ingredients what we need is we are using 5 to 6 zucchinis. Wash them properly, and I did this ahead of time to save my time. And then I have chopped onions. Now the thing is, for this recipe please don't use chopper because you don't want zucchini to leave water if the onion's gonna be watery. So this is quick and easy. Just take an onion, just chop it in any way you want like this. You don't have to be perfect for that. And also I'll be using only a clove of garlic, which is chopped, not again puree. And it's easy to do that, how I told you, like to put garlic in the freezer, peel the garlic, put it in the freezer, and just take it out ahead of time when it's time to cook, like 5 to 10 minutes. Should be sitting on countertop. That way it's good to go. It saves your time also. And I'll be using only a little small medium tomato. You don't want too much watery, so don't use too much tomato. And a little garlic, or if you're using garlic paste, just add that with the tomatoes. And then comes the spices, which is salt, turmeric, haldi, garam masala, red crushed chilies. You can use chili powder. And the star of this dish, cumin seeds, jeera. And of course, I'll be cooking this dish in this clarified butter, which is desi ghee. But if you don't have this at home, you can always use oil, half tablespoon of oil and half tablespoon of butter, depending on how much zucchinis you're cooking. Because this really gives the flavor to this dish. And if you're using butter, you don't want the butter to be burned, and that's why you add little oil with the butter while cooking. So now, easy way to just chop your zucchini for this dish is just slice it from the middle and then do 3 parts. Quick and easy. And then just keep going like this. Quick and easy. So the ghee is there, or oil or butter, whatever you like to add, but ghee is better. Now first add cumin seeds. So I'm adding a little bit more than half teaspoon. And once you see the seeds starts to splatter, do not overburn them. That's the key. Now why we are adding garlic with onion together is because you don't want to taste raw garlic taste in this dish, right? Because it tastes better when it is nicely sauteed. That's it. You can smell the cumin. Yes, you do?
Yeah, it smells so good.
Yeah. I mean to say, that's how you know that it's kind of time to now throw your onions. You don't want to overcook cumin. See. Those onion and garlic together. And now we're going to saute the onion until it turns a little brown. So you see, onions are done. It's nice and brown. And the best thing to do is, to get this brown color, is add only a little bit of water to the pan. And what it's going to do, literally brings out the beautiful brown color of this cumin and onion together. Now I do recommend using like heavy steel pan if you have one. If not, then just use a non-stick pan. You don't want the whole thing to stick down there. Now the first thing we'll be adding some turmeric. So half teaspoon to 1 teaspoon. And when we are doing turmeric, then goes salt. And then goes the crushed chilies or red chili powder. Now, don't wait for too long. Just mix it all together. You don't want anything to stick to the pan and burn. Just a mild saute, and then add tomatoes and garlic. And don't worry if you think it's sticking to the pan. Tomatoes gonna bring everything together, like because of their own water. But if you think it's too dry, and you can add some tomato paste, like puree if you don't have a tomato, or if you don't want to add tomato at all, it's still up to you. So like this. And now the last thing goes in. Just crush the tomatoes with the spatula like this. And then goes the last thing, which is garam masala. Garam masala. You can get this from Indian store, or you can make it at home. Mix this well. And now at this point, I'm going to add only a little bit of water. As I said, you don't want to add too much water to this dish because zucchini is going to leave its moisture as well, the water in this dish. And now this is done, and we'll be adding our zucchini. So I added the zucchini. Mix it well. Mix it well. You see how I didn't add any water at all, and you can see all the masala, it's already coming off, and that's because of the moisture or water of the zucchini. And now this should be done in like 10 minutes, or it also depends on how many zucchinis you're using. Just make sure to put the lid at first. Put it on low to medium, the heat, the stove, and in between I'm going to be picking the lid and just stirring it one time so that zucchini doesn't get stick to the pan. So it's been 2 to 3 minutes almost, and now I'm going to stir one time. You see, we didn't even use any water at all. Zucchini starts to get softened already. Put the lid back and cook it for another 4 to 5 minutes. And last step will be, when we are cooking it, we have to take off the lid and let all the moisture evaporate. And what's gonna left is just a spiciness of masala and zucchini. So it's been 5 minutes now. Zucchini is done. So you see,
Looks so nice.
yeah, and delicious. And it's healthy. And the good thing about this is you can make this, put this in airtight container or just in any container, and you know there's a food ready in the fridge for you if you have time on the weekend to make it. Now, once we move the lid, you see how all the good stuff is still down there in the pan. What we will be doing is bring the stove to high to medium. Just add a splash of little water, and what it will do, bring out all this good spices, masala all together. but not adding water, too much water to the zucchini itself. It has to be dry. And now zucchini is gonna be just masala and the ghee, the desi ghee what we put, right? That's why I said to make it in clarified butter. And our zucchini is done, and you can eat it with the rice, pita, or roti.
Yay, can't wait. Thanks, Mama.
Okay, so zucchini is done. You can serve it with like Indian roti, wraps, or even eat with rice, and have some yogurt on the side too. Enjoy.